definitely touching and agreeing with everybody with all the declarations that you made on today. I definitely want to help you understand that it's already done. And today I'm going to talk to you about the place that you need to operate from in the and period, right? The place that you have to operate from in the and period. We have to make sure that we hold on to gratitude, right? We have to make sure that we hold on to gratitude. Why? Because gratitude is literally the seed for more. It's something that you hear all the time, but you have to really begin to think about it. Your gratitude, these three things, these however many things you dropped in the chat that you said that you're grateful for, that is a seed that you're actually putting into the ground with hopes that it's going to fall on good ground, right? So as it falls on good ground and as you till that ground, as you water that ground, as you water that seed, which is making sure that you're getting poured into, making sure that you're in a place of personal self-development, making sure that you're in a place where your cup is full to where you can actually pour into other individuals as well, you will begin to see that seed manifest over time, right? You'll begin to see that seed manifest over time. So in order to function correctly in the and period, you have to understand the difference between your imagination and your memory, right? You have to understand the difference between your imagination and your memory. And what exactly does that look like? Drop imagination and memory in the chat for me, right? Drop imagination with a greater sign, memory in the chat for me. So what exactly does that look like? Right? What exactly does that look like? First, let's talk about what your imagination does and what your memory does, right? Let's talk about what your imagination does and what your memory does. What your imagination does is your imagination moves you, right? Your imagination moves you into action. Your imagination puts you into a place to where you have a certain euphoria effect to where you feel like anything is possible because it is. Here's what your memory does though. Your memory keeps you exactly where you're at right now, right? Your memory is going to keep you exactly where you're at right now. So if you're in the and period, right? The period of you made it a point to believe, you received it, and right, and you shall have it. So receiving is spiritual. Receiving has to happen first. So I'm simply in the and period to while I'm waiting for that package that's actually coming to my doorstep, that I'm actually waiting for the receipt of that particular package. If I'm operating in my imagination, I'm going to begin to think about, man, what's life going to look like when this package finally gets to my door? What am I going to be able to do with it? How am I going to be able to put it together? How is it going to be able to pair, with my strengths? How is it going to be able to increase my weaknesses, right? As it pertains to the and period. But if I'm in the and period and I'm operating from my memory, then unfortunately, I may project the thing that I actually want away from me even further to where I now have delayed delivery. Drop a 111 in the chat if you ever had a package you were waiting for. Somebody shipped you something and you got that notification saying, hey, listen, this thing is delayed, right? It was supposed to come on Tuesday. Now it's going to come next week, Friday. That same type of delay can take place in what it is that you're going after, right? If in the spiritual realm, you're too focused on where you were and not where you're going. Why am I saying that? If I'm too focused on my memory in the and period, I won't be excited. I won't be enthusiastic. I won't be grateful. I won't be operating from a spirit of gratitude, right? If I'm too focused on my memory, what am I going to remember? I'm going to remember the lack. I'm going to remember the less than feeling. I'm going to remember the anxiety feeling. I'm going to remember everybody that told me, hey, what you're doing is not going to work. You're crazy, this, that, and the third. And then what's going to take place in your mind? You can develop limited beliefs that can cause your GPS to reroute, right? you'll develop limited beliefs that will allow your GPS to reroute. Because your mind needs a set of things. Your mind needs instructions. Your mind needs a focus. Your mind needs a hero, right? Write that down. What does your mind need? Instructions, focus, and a hero. So you have to instruct your mind on where it is that we're going, right? Your subconscious is the GPS. So you got to tell your mind, hey, look, we're going to 10,000 a month. We're going to 15,000 a month. We're going to 20,000 a month. We're going to breaking the back of poverty in my family's life. But if your mindset isn't where it needs to be, if you're not operating from that imagination place to where you're excited as if that package or that gift is coming to you on time, right? If you're not operating from that place, then what's going to happen is you're going to end up rerouting. Because we have to remember that we can give our subconscious demands and it's going to go where we tell it to go. So if I'm en route to 10,000 a month, my imagination is correct. I'm thinking about, man, here's what's going to happen at this amount of dollars a month. Here's how I'm going to be able to take care of my family. Here's how I'm going to be able to give back to my community, etc. But if I begin to operate from my memory and I think about, man, so-and-so did tell me I was crazy. Man, it's actually been a drought. I actually haven't signed up somebody in X amount of time. I actually, haven't gotten the trading result that I wanted in X amount of time. Now what's happening? Your memory is allowing you to get out of your lane, right? So staying in your lane is critical. Your memory will allow you to get out of your lane, right? You may make a wrong turn or a couple wrong turns. Why? Because your mind isn't on where you're supposed to be going. And again, the GPS is going to go wherever you instruct it, right? It's going to go wherever you instruct it. So you may be telling it to make a U-turn. And for some people, that's experiencing the same challenge over and over and over again because you haven't changed your confession, because you don't know when to turn your memory off and to focus on your imagination only. And that's how what you're believing for can be delayed. And that's how what you're believing for, like I said, that package could be saying, hey, look, I know you got 2-day shipping. I know it's supposed to come on Tuesday, but based on your thinking, based on your belief in motion or lack thereof, there's actually a delay, right? The third party couldn't get it to UPS on this time. UPS his truck broke down, right? So they had to get it to FedEx to deliver to you. And off the strength of all of that, you're not getting it until next Friday. That can apply to your situation right now. And I'm going to talk to you about a land that you have to live in order to operate from your imagination and still keep your sanity. If you want to know what I'm talking about, drop a 111 in the chat. If this is making any sense to you at all, drop a 111 in the chat. Because this is very pivotal. Because some people be like, man, how come I haven't hit my goal yet? Is because you keep telling your GPS to make a U-turn. You keep telling your GPS to make this right and make this left when we're on a straight shot for success. And you can't allow your memory to sway you. You can't allow blown accounts to sway you. You can't allow life situations, life events to sway you. But here's how you remain in a place to operate from your imagination. You have to make sure that you live in a place I like to call La La Land. Drop La La Land for me in the chat. If you're familiar, if you've been living in this place, if you've been worshiping in this place, drop La La Land for me in the chat. If you're not sure what I mean by that, drop a 222. I'm gonna break that down as well. But if you've been fellowshipping in this place, right, drop a La La Land for me in the chat. What is La La Land? Right? What is La La Land? La La Land is a world in my mind. Right? Catch this. It's a world in my mind that's not affected by my five senses. You got to catch it. It's a world inside of my mind that is not affected by my five senses. It's not affected by my sight, by my hearing, by my taste, by my touch, by my smell. So what does that mean? I'm living in a perfect world. It's not affected by my current life situation. It's not affected by my current bank account. It's not affected by my current rank. It's not even affected by my current self-image. But in this place of fellowship, that's where I can operate from my imagination the most. Because I'm simply operating from a place of expectation. Lord, I'm simply operating in a place of expectation to where, man, everything I wrote down this morning is already done. Everything I wrote down last night is already done. Everything I wrote down 30, 60, 90 days is already done. The date is relevant for goal purposes, but for the manifestation purposes, the date is irrelevant. Because you're going to have goals that you wrote down that were supposed to happen in 2019, and they're going to happen in 2020. Does that mean the goal didn't happen? It happened. Here's a perspective that you have to have with goals. You can make a goal and say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I earned $1 million trading today. Even if it doesn't happen until December 31st, 2020, what day is it? Today. Right? I need you to get this. Do you get this? 222 if you get this. If you make a goal and say, I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm a chairman 25 today, and it doesn't happen until January 1st, 2021, it still happened today. Right? It still happened today. So if I know that, I have to make sure that I'm in the correct frame of mind to be able to be comfortable with that, to be able to really be happy and grateful right now because it actually happened for me right now. Because the moment that you said it, the moment that you declared it on today, it was already done. So if it happens on Saturday, it still happened today. If it happens on Sunday, it still happened today. If it happens on Monday, it still happened when? When? Let me know when it happened in the chat. When? Today. Today. So if it happened for me today anyway, catch this. If it happened for me today anyway, then why would I operate in any other place but expectation? Why would I operate in any other place but gratitude? Right? And that's why you really have to fellowship in La La Land. Again, it's a pandemic in the world, but it's only a pandemic in your world if you choose for there to be one. That's good. That's good. Yeah, there's a pandemic in the world in real life, but not in my life. I'm operating in La La Land. I'm operating as a 9-figure earner. You understand? And that's the place that you have to operate from because wherever you focus grows. I can't be talking to individuals that's talking about the virus, this, down, the third. I'm not living that. Am I saying that, what's going on is like not, not good or, is, because I mean, hey, folks lost their lives, this, and the third, definitely condolences to everybody. And not even coming from a disheartened place or anything along those lines, but that's not my world. That's not my world. I can't operate on fear. I can't operate on fear when I fear God. This is good. I can't operate on fear in this world when I fear God, the creator of the world. And that if I'm in alignment with him, then he will keep me in this world. I can't fear God. I can't, you know what I'm saying? Ah! Ah! I can't fear what's going on in this world. I hope y'all follow me, man. Man, I hope y'all are following me, man. Man, man, man. Ah, hey, I can't fear what's going on in this world because I fear God, not man. Stop playing with me. Sorry, I didn't catch that. Yeah, I fear God, not man. I don't fear what's going on in this world. I am in la la land. Yes, you're aware of your challenges. Yes, you're aware of, life situations, life events, stuff got to get paid for, stuff like that. You're aware of all of that. But you're also aware of where your energy goes. Because where your energy goes will either allow you to create or destroy. That's good. That's off the top. I got to put the phone down. Wherever your energy goes is going to allow you to create or destroy. Because if your energy goes towards your imagination, you're now in a creative state. But if your energy goes towards your memory, you're now in a destructive state, because now you're simply going to remember all the bad things about yourself, begin to create those things, and begin to place a destructive paradigm into your life situations and life events. I can't help the world take me out. They want you to live in fear. They want you to be afraid out of your mind to where you don't take action. They want you to operate from your memory plane to where you remember what happened with all the different stuff that's been going on in this world since God knows how long, since swine flu, since Ebola, since this, that, and the third. I can't help the world take me out. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. No. And you're still going to make sure that you do what's required. So yeah, put your mask on, do what you have to do to be not confrontational in the world. But I'm not afraid though. Like I'm not of this world. So La La Land is a place that you want to fellowship. You want to make it a point to be in that land. That's a land of people that if you look at their real situation, you'll be like, man, how on earth could you be happy? Because they're not operating in that. They're operating in what has been promised to them already. And then you got to take it there. What's been promised to you? You're the head and not the tail. You're above and not beneath. I can get any desire of my heart. So why would I put anything into my heart that I don't real live desire? You got to really move like these promises are for you. Let me give y'all some promises real quick, and I'm out your hair. Let me give y'all some promises real quick, and I'm out your hair. Because I mean, you have to make sure that you operate from those places. I did a training with you guys, and I let you guys know that you're a king, you're a queen, but only if you believe that about yourself. Because like we've been given so much power and dominion, but you could be moving around like a peasant because you're not operating in the promise. Let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. Let's take it a step further. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future. Some versions say an expected end. My end is expected. It was already written for me. So why would I allow my fear to rewrite it? He said he got hope for my future. So why would I allow my fear? Why would I allow my lack? Why would I allow my limited belief to change the confession that all I had to do was simply resonate with that, be like, Lord, that's good, right? Receive that, believe that, right? And right? And I have it. Come on. And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus. So he said he said he gonna meet all my needs. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. He said he's gonna meet all my needs anyway. As long as I'm practicing the principle so I could participate in the promise. So why would I allow my fear? Why would I allow anything on my memory plane make me not get that? You know what I'm saying? Why, like, and that's why I said the memory part is the destructive part. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if, and that's why in the world, I mean, in the word, like Jesus tell you, look, bro, look, bro, it's gonna be light or darkness. And like I used to read the word like, why would people pick darkness? You know what I'm saying? Like if he said, I'm in a free, I'm in a free will. You know what I'm saying? Light, darkness. Why would I pick darkness? My memory plane. My memory plane is destructive. So operating from that place can real life destroy you. You feel me? Like I need you to feel me like in the spiritual plane, like take it out your body real quick. Like I really need you to feel me in the spiritual plane so you can really get this. Because you're gonna have to tell somebody else this. So I really need you to get me. 333 if you get me. Right? 333 if you're really getting this. Because you got to get it to teach it. It's not just for you. Man. Take delight in the Lord and he will give you the desires of your heart. I'm like, dog, like it's promise after promise after promise after promise that he has for you as long as you continue to operate from your imagination plane and continue to operate in that and period to understand, man, in the and period, I have to be excited. In the and period, I have to be enthusiastic. In the and period, I have to be motivated. In the and period, I have to be driven. In the and period, I have to be loving. Come on, man. Yeah, I remember this train. I was like, man, this was good. Because I'm gonna close in a second. A last promise, and I'm gonna come to the close real quick. Asking it shall be given to you, seeking you shall find, Knock and it shall be open unto you. And like for me, like I try to make the word like 2020, like so you could really catch it from a hip standpoint. Like knock and it shall be. What's up, bro? Like you said, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's up, Jesus? Right? You said come holler at you and let you know the desire of my heart. Bet the desire of my heart, right? You know what I'm saying? Like look, the desire of my heart is to impact the lives of over 1 billion people. The desire of my heart is this, is this, is this, is this. And I can real life tell you it's in my heart because of what I'm speaking. And you could go back and check what I was speaking to really see if that's in my heart or if fear is in my heart. Right. And I'm gonna keep asking. That's where folks mess up at. Because you gotta think about what, like when you were a kid, how persistent were you to get whatever it is that you wanted? You would keep knocking. Your parents say, get out the room. Can I get some? Can I get some? Can I get some? So that's where the persistency comes into play. Because it's going to be on his time when he give it to you. It's going to be on his time. Like say he going to give you a car, say you're believing for it at 13, but he don't give it to you until you're 16, 17. It's not like he said, I'm not giving it. I'm not going to give it to you. It's just the, it's just the and period that you have to go through with everything. And he want to see how grateful you can be for it right now. And again, gratitude is a seed. It's a seed for more. So you planting that seed, you watering that seed, you tilling that ground. He like, man, shorty real grateful for this joint. I gotta unlock it. And that's where the super and the natural come into play. And that's where the super and the natural comes into play. But here's the deal though. And I'm gonna end with this. But do you believe this is your portion though? And that's why you got to really stay down in your and period to where you can have negative balance in a bank account and look yourself in the mirror and say, I am a queen. I am a king. I can still stand on these promises. He's simply just doing the work in me right now. He's simply just, putting the right situations, the right events, getting me on the right calls, right? Giving me the correct access. That's why I tell people what we're paying for is access. You understand? Like what we're paying for is access. Yeah, we're gonna make money and all that good stuff, but you're gonna really tap into that king, that queen on the inside of you. And what's gonna happen when you tap into it? Again, because it's not for you, it's for others. What's gonna happen when you tap into it? You'll be able to show other people how to tap into that as well, that inner God on the inside of them. And then God will look and be like, well done. Well done. Right? So where is your faith rooted? Where is your faith rooted? And what part are you playing in the miracle? What part are you going to play in it? I had a real life conversation yesterday regarding you can't be the victim anymore if you really wanted to participate in the promise. Like I had a real life conversation with my brother the other day, yesterday, and you have to make a decision that you're not going to be the victim anymore. You have to make a decision and be like, I can stand on everything that was said, but I have to do my part and I have to keep standing on it. I have to keep standing on it. Even when it looked like he's not there, he's going to pull up right on time. Hey, Javon, I hope this was recorded, bro. I need this recording ASAP. That's my time, though. I appreciate everybody that took the time to jump on this particular call. Drop a fire emoji in the chat if this made some sense to you. Drop a harvest season in the Discord chat. Drop a harvest season in the Discord chat if you are ready to receive the harvest from the gratitude seeds you've been sowing, from putting out into the world what you're happy and grateful for, and really taking it to the next level. Man, I'm happy and grateful I can see y'all right now. I'm happy and grateful I can hear you right now. I'm happy and grateful that I have mobility in my hands and in my feet right now. Come on. Happy and grateful that I even have the ability to speak right now and articulate my words effectively. Come on. You really got to take that thing to the next level. And that's when that thing is going to begin to get more rooted and more rooted and more rooted, right? You keep watering that thing. You can look down and look up and be like, man, he did that for me. And if it's taken a while for you, and I was telling B this, and if it's taken a while for you, it's simply because he want to make sure that he's the only one that can get the glory. He want to make sure that when it's your time, folks gonna be like, dang, God did that. He did his little 10 or whatever, but no, but God did that. So that's my time. Javon, take it away, bro.